Just hold tight. Our director will be here to speak with you shortly.
Oh, sure. What's their name?
They'll be here with you in just a moment.
Okay, I mean, it's public information.
No, I understand. It's just very uncomfortable, and we don't have to.
Oh, is this him right here?
I'm gonna please ask you to leave.
Can you step back, sir?
I'm gonna ask you to leave. I'm gonna ask one more time, and I'm gonna go get the law enforcement officer to leave.
Okay, today is March the 18th. It is about 8:16 in the morning. You got the DPU, which is the Department of Public Utilities. We're gonna do a little civil rights test here, a little civil rights investigation. Make sure they respect our right to record in public and in publicly accessible areas. And it's chilly today. It's about, I think my vehicle said about 39 degrees. It is not the warm south that everybody talks about. Your bill here. Wow, pay your bill. Isn't that cool?
Good morning.
Good morning. Wow, here. Just taking some pictures and video.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm just taking some pictures and video. Oh, wow. And is this where I put the public records request in, sir? Ma'am? Oh, she's not paying attention.
Somebody's calling the party. You're saying right now you do not have it.
Oh, wow.
You have a day, and it's been out since what time?
Huh.
Hold me one moment, please. I understand what's going on. Please give me a moment to check and see what's going on. Thank you.
Please discontinue cell phone use before approaching the counter. Please wait here. So I guess, oh, no payments accepted in office. Go through the drive-thru. So they have it completely blocked off here. That's what that is. So.
They are working on it to get it restored. I cannot give you a
And where do you put the public records request in at?
I'm sorry?
And where do you put the public records request in at?
The public records request?
Yeah, you guys are owned by the city of Orangeburg, correct?
We're owned by the city of Orangeburg.
Yeah, where do you put the public records request in at?
When you say public records request, like you wanting to access information?
Yeah, like personal information, like your pay stubs, stuff like that, employees, stuff like, public information. Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Okay, like say if I wanted your personnel file, where would I put that request in?
I guess with human resources.
Okay, and is that here on location?
Yes.
And is that here or?
Just hold tight. Our director will be here to speak with you shortly.
Oh, sure. What's their name?
They'll be here with you in just a moment.
Okay, I mean, it's public information.
No, I understand. It's just very uncomfortable, and we don't have to.
Oh, is this him right here? Is that him right there?
How can we help you, ma'am?
I just want to see, where do I put public records request in at?
Actually, I think there's a spot on the website.
I see. I looked for it and I couldn't see it.
Yeah, in the city of Orangeburg.
So I put it with them.
Yeah, so all the FOIA and public request information, it goes through the city of Orangeburg.
Oh, are you the director that he was talking about?
No, that would be Mr. Josh Nexon.
Oh, what's your position here?
I'm public relations.
Public relations. And what's your name, sir?
Randy Etters.
Randy. Okay, nice to meet you, Randy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, thank you so much.
Good on the camera?
I'm sorry.
Y'all look good on the camera?
I'll look back on the playback when the screen's a little bigger. Yeah, I'll look at it a little bit later.
If you would go to their website,
Okay.
There should be a FOIA request on their website.
Okay.
You can fill it out and complete it. If it is related to DPU, they will forward it to us.
Okay.
And then we will turn that information around as long as it's publicly available.
All right, sounds good.
Yes.
Thank you, Randy.
Have a great day.
You too. God bless. Randy. Oh, wow.
One thing I would ask you, Randy. It is making our folks a little bit uncomfortable. We recorded.
Oh, aw.
So if you would, gonna ask you to not record them if you would. I mean, you can certainly stay in.
Well, I've already done that. What happens now?
What's that?
I mean, I got to be in here. I mean, y'all just opened up. I mean, I've got at least, 8 hours or so.
If you want to do that, but I don't
Yeah.
want you to record.
Well, I am. I'm going to until you know. It's called time, place, manner.
I understand
Yeah.
why.
Is it illegal?
I don't know.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
You're owned by the public, is that right?
Yes, we certainly are.
This is kind of like I'm leading into something. So this is open to this area is open to the public, correct?
It is.
All right,
but
I'm not in
also-
am I in a restricted area?
Not
Okay.
for public consumption.
Okay,
no, but
yeah.
we'll tell you this.
Okay.
Because we generate a lot of customer. What's the right word?
PPI, PPE. A lot of people call it different things.
Well, I don't-
Personal information.
Yeah, it's a lot of personal information. I don't want that recorded. I mean, these folks, their accounts are.
Well, but you don't have that in the view of the public, do you?
No.
Oh, okay,
These folks
then-
go back here, but it is in hearing.
Oh,
space.
well, maybe I should cover that up then.
No, we can't do that, really.
Why not?
Because
why would you want people in this public location to hear personal information?
they can hear it.
Okay.
But if in the event that a customer is talking loud or something like that, then they could hear it.
Well, then that's on them, then, not me.
But do you really need to do it? I mean, I'm
Absolutely, I
happy
do.
to resolve any issue that you might
Well,
have.
I didn't even need to talk to you other than what we had our brief conversation about the public records request. You answered that. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my business, and then I'll be on my way. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take.
Well, could you kind of give
Yeah,
me
the news. I'm with the news. I'm a journalist. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh,
Who are
yeah.
you with? Is it independent?
Independent. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there a particular, because I do public relations, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Oh, well, I'm independent. So, I mean, if I have questions, I know to come to Randy.
Yeah, you just come to me.
I come to
I'll answer
Randy.
your questions
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
I am a little concerned that our staff is uncomfortable, though.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure y'all have tissues and stuff like that. Y'all can pass those out.
That's a little bit of sarcastic.
It is kind of sarcastic, yeah. I'm not going to curtail my actions because of somebody's feelings.
Well-
If I went around and sit there and curtailed my actions that I'm legally allowed to do, every time I come out the door, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd just sit there with my hands like,
May I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
If you were in here and you were handling your own private business, would you want somebody videoing you?
Well, it's called, the onus is on me to protect that information from
Is it
somebody else.
really?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
it is, yeah. So, like, your information, can I see your driver's license with your ID?
Yeah, I'd be glad to give it to you.
And your social security number?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's on you.
Why would you need that for nefarious reasons?
Who said I was doing it? Who said I was doing it nefariously?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So,
That's
you're
my
like an honest person.
Right, but that's my point. So that the onus is on you to protect your information. If I capture it, if I do it for nefarious reasons, that would be the crime. See? You're kind of old enough. Remember on what was it, CBS? It's like the more you know, and the star would come across the screen.
Oh, that has been a long time.
That's been a long time. I know you're about as old as me, so and that's why I had it. I figured you would appreciate
I'm quite
that.
a bit older than you.
I don't know. I appreciate that though.
But honestly, the conversation is very interesting to me.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to be here for, I don't know, as long as it takes to record the actions of, the employees here. So, working on my story. You understand what that is?
I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It is.
I mean, y'all just opened. I mean, what time y'all close the lobby? Is it 4 o'clock? Or?
We close the lobby at 4, I think. 4
There
or
you go.
5.
I've got almost, 7.5 hours? Yeah.
Gosh, don't you think these folks here are going to just be intimidated? It's going to make it hard.
Why would this intimidate? They have, guess what they have? They have these in their pockets, don't they?
Maybe they do. I don't.
You would assume in this day and age.
I don't ever.
Here, let me turn this way. That way I can get them too, because they're kind of making some.
Have you had an interaction with somebody that you didn't appreciate?
I can't divulge the investigation right now.
Oh, so
yeah.
somebody has.
No, not necessarily. Maybe. I don't want to give out too much information. So, you know. Why does this bother you? That's just. How is it? Can you elaborate on why it would intimidate somebody?
Because it's a camera in their workspace.
Well, I mean, that's a camera in their workspace right there.
But it's not looking directly at them.
That looks like it's painted.
One person.
That right there looks like it points directly at these employees.
But they are comfortable with that because it's a company camera. They don't know what you're going to do with that footage. You may take that footage.
Yeah, but you're recording me.
I'm recording you for what purpose?
I don't know. That's your purpose, right? Not mine. They're not my cameras, so I couldn't tell you what the purpose would be.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah?
You're good.
Am I good?
You're good. You're good. That's why I'm enjoying the conversation.
Good. I am too.
I am gonna communicate with our city attorney
Absolutely.
to make sure that everything is on the up and up. I think you would
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Do you think I would be here if I didn't already know the answer to that?
I honestly don't. I don't know you, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, are we
Fair
having
statement, right?
Can I ask you another question? A little
course you
follow up.
can.
That's what we call follow up in the business. So, are we having kind of an intellectual conversation?
Of course.
Okay. So you would assume that by the intellectual conversation that I've already done my research.
No, I wouldn't make any assumptions.
Okay.
No. I've learned a long time ago. As you.
Yeah.
I'm old enough.
What's assumptions do?
The
Can you tell me?
you made that I'm old.
No. But what's assumption mean? There's an old.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not gonna catch me on camera saying that.
Come on.
No, I'll get back with you though.
Okay. Well, I'll just stand right. You too. I'll just stand here and record everybody.
Thank you for your patience.
Abandon your post because you don't feel comfortable. Interesting.
It's because I feel once you pay so late, what happens is you add your notices on. So if you want to pay less than we want to do,
Interesting. Ooh, that would be unsafe during emergencies, huh?
Yeah, trying to. How are you?
Good, you?
You doing all right?
I don't know who you.
Do you have a appointment here, or
And what's your name, sir?
what is your name, sir?
Okay.
Ma'am? So, do you have an appointment?
And what's your name, sir?
And what's your name, ma'am?
Okay.
So, do you have an appointment, or? So, could I help you with something?
And what's your capacity here?
I'm an accountant here.
Okay. And what's your name, sir?
What is your name, ma'am?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna please ask you to leave.
Can you step back, sir?
I'm gonna ask you to leave. I'm gonna ask one more time, and I'm gonna go get the law enforcement officer to leave.
Oh no, not law enforcement for doing legal activities.
What's going on?
And what's your name, sir?
Josh.
Okay, nice to meet you, Josh. There we go.
What is your name?
Betsy, they call
Betsy.
me.
Nice to meet you.
You too, thank
So
you.
what's going on?
Well, I've already explained it to Randy, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you talk to Randy?
I did not.
Oh, you might want to go talk to Randy. We had a nice little conversation.
Have a seat. What's going on?
No. I think, no, go talk to Randy. I'm going to stay back a little
There's
bit.
like 3 Randys here.
Public relations.
So what's going on?
So you're an accountant?
Yep.
Okay. Huh, interesting. They send the accountant out, everybody else is running from a
Yeah,
camera.
they feel weird because it's
What, actually, can you describe what makes this weird? Do you,
behavior is not normal.
oh, okay. Well, I explained it to Randy what was going
Would you
on.
like to sit down?
No, thank you, I'm fine.
So what's going on?
Go talk to Randy.
Did you get disconnected for non-payment? Did you have an issue with your bill?
Refer back to the previous question, please.
Okay. Yeah, it's this strange behavior to come and
Sure,
stand in the lobby that you don't have an appointment.
sure.
Videotape people. So,
Can you wave? It was the person behind you. Yeah,
okay.
sure.
All right, well, enjoy our lobby.
Absolutely.
Hope everything's good. If you'd like to make a payment, you can do it there.
Absolutely.
If anybody comes in, you're not allowed to record their conversation.
Well, if it's in public, I'll record
You're
it.
not allowed.
Can you make sure you tie your shoelaces?
If you-
Make sure. Oh, but check your belt. Don't eat yellow snow. You guys probably wouldn't appreciate it in South
If you do
Carolina.
that,
Don't run with.
ask the law enforcement officer.
Oh, okay. When somebody comes in, I'll make sure to do it. Just for your benefit. Don't run with scissors and make sure you use your blinker. You too. So now there is 3 cars and no employee. Look at that. She is nowhere to be found. No wonder why you have a long wait. Whew.
I just can't let you.
That actually seems like it would be a little unsafe for emergencies.
No, it's good.
Well, actually, an accountant, I forget his name. The accountant just came out and was looking for you.
Oh, remember how old I am? It's hard for me to open doors.
But kind of like one of those Far Side commercials. Yeah.
So you need bottled water or anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And the accountant said the police were on the way, so apparently.
No, I mean, that's not.
I'm just telling you what he told me.
No, I mean, it's a public building. What are we
Right.
going to do?
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
He told me I can't record any personal information.
no, you can't do that.
I can.
Well, I'd rather you didn't.
You would rather I
That's a
didn't.
favor from me.
But see, the thing I would ask law enforcement, if I recorded personal information, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Can't answer
And
that.
it's neither.
See, I'm not a lawyer. So
Well, but I know it's
Okay.
neither. Well, I'm saying, but you heard the prefaces to that. I said if law enforcement were to show up, I would ask
I
them.
don't think they're going to show up.
That's what he just walked out this way and said he was going to get a law enforcement officer. I guess you might have one stationed here on
Yeah, we do
overtime.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we have to have one here.
Yeah, it's fine. And I guess he went to go grab one. So yeah, I'm not sure why.
Enjoyed your
I
conversation.
do too, Randy. I do too. He had like a blue shirt on, kind of a scrawny guy.
Yeah, he is in charge of the administrative division of the.
Accountants.
Yeah.
He described himself as an accountant.
Yeah, he takes care of all of the financial work for the DPU.
Okay, cool.
But seriously, I mean, if you're a journalist, and you know, it's what I do. If you
Yeah.
need me to-
What day is the tours of the restricted areas?
I don't think we do tours.
Okay, I was hoping I came on the right day.
Well, the thing about the DPU is because we're part of a, what's the right word? After 9/11, the Department of Homeland Security put in a lot of restrictions in regards to who can enter a restricted area, specifically utility.
You mean did DHS do that?
I don't know who. I guess I don't know. It's,
Department of Homeland Security?
yeah, it's whoever gave us the list of things. Because in this building, you have the ability to materially affect all 4 utilities for the city.
Right, electric,
So
water,
anybody
gas. Yeah, I
who
got you.
harm to the community literally could come in here and wreak havoc. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we we don't. There's certain areas that we just don't allow people to go into,
Yeah.
and I don't think anybody would.
It can only hurt, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Of course it does.
Right.
Of course it does.
And you seem like a friendly guy.
Well, you can't be in public relations and not be friendly, can you?
Touche.
But what I was going to say is, because this is what I do, And if you're working on a story, we like to get the word out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you have anything to say to the public, or?
Other than that, DPU is one of the best utilities in the state.
Really?
Yeah, and I've got the receipts.
And what would make them the best? Like, what would your parameters be to make it the best?
Easy to say.
Okay, absolutely.
We're a municipal utility. We are run by our city council.
Okay.
They make all of our policy decisions.
Okay.
Our rate structure is one of the lowest in the state of South Carolina.
Okay.
Comparatively speaking to the other utilities in our area, we are lower. It's significantly lower on water and wastewater. Natural gas and electric are utilities that are driven by fuel costs. So that kind of goes like this, but we're still lower. And we provide great customer service to our people. You know, our reliability index is one.
And how do you know that you provide great customer service? Do you get feedback from customers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we monitor social media platforms.
Do y'all have a social media similarly?
we-
Okay, is that where?
We stick with Facebook mostly.
Okay, and people are allowed to comment on there?
Absolutely.
And y'all never turn that off?
No, I never
Okay.
never turn.
You know that you're actually not allowed to.
No, I don't turn it off.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. There's actually case law out there because it's a public, what they call a public forum. So when people, even if they put negative stuff on there, you can't just
No,
shut
I
them
like the
down.
negative stuff.
Yeah, right.
Let me tell you why I like the negative.
Okay, sure.
So let's say we have an outage.
Okay.
And you've got 10,000 people that are out of power. You're going to have some people that are going to have some negative comments to make.
Absolutely.
So for every one negative comment, we'll get 10 positive comments from other folks that are saying, look, these guys are doing the best they can. So we're comfortable with the fact that our customers understand that we're doing the best that we can.
All right, absolutely.
So from that standpoint, we believe we're giving good customer service. From our quantifiable metrics, we know we are because our uptime, you know, what the industry looks at and what the industry standard is for being up, and that means the power's on.
Right.
And we're in the 99 percentile.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, we have subjective basis.
I didn't know
and
if
we have
maybe-
quantifiable.
I didn't know if maybe you mailed out like surveys and stuff like that. Or maybe did like, you know how sometimes you call customer service and it's like, hey, stay at the end of the call and you can take our brief survey.
They do that with our billing system. You know, our
Okay.
payment system.
Yeah.
You know, they give you a little after you make a payment or something. They ask you how was the transaction.
Okay, but it's just specifically on an automated transaction.
Well, you got to remember this company's been in existence since 1898.
Okay.
And so most of the people that are local, they know DPU pretty well. There's not a whole lot of questions that they don't already know the answers to.
True.
And so they can FOIA anything else because our books
And
are
they can
open.
and they can come to the public meetings.
Yeah, they absolutely can.
Right.
We encourage people to do that.
Right. I do too. I always tell people to go.
Well, think about it. If we've got 25,000 customers, okay? And in Orangeburg, that's 3.1 per household. So let's say 70,000 people depend on us for utilities. We'd rather they come to the meetings than to complain to each other.
Yeah.
Neither one of them is going to be.
I mean, assumably they'll let public comment.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah. And that's how you know the true survey.
Why would we not?
I have no idea. Some municipalities that I've been to don't like to do public comment sometimes. So.
Well, no, we encourage it out. What the city does is, you know, we are a separate entity. We're owned by the city, but we're a separate entity.
Right,
From the
right.
DPU standpoint. No, we absolutely encourage that because it's the only way we can know.
Right.
So, you know. But what I was going to say is, if you have a list of questions or if
Oh
you
yeah.
have
Do
something,
you have an email?
I do have an email. I'd love
Yeah,
to
you
give it
can just speak it out.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I can. Yeah. It's RETTERS @ORBGDPU.com.
Simple.
See, so you got it.
Yeah.
So now, if you have a list of questions, things that you need to answer, things that you
Email.
want to FOIA,
Absolutely.
let me know. I'll direct you to the FOIA.
Right. And I'll give that to my viewers. That way, if they have any questions about DPU, they can
Love
send.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they can have them reach out to us on our Facebook page as well.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to put that on there.
I'd rather, I mean, you know, I guess you could, but I'd hate to get 10,000 emails on my email account. If it happens, it happens.
It's a good possibility.
If it happens, it happens.
Right.
At the end of the day,
I have very active viewers, so.
well, our goal is to provide the information that people want.
Absolutely.
We're owned by the citizens. So, you know, whatever you need,
All right. Thank you so much.
but certainly send me that list.
Absolutely.
Greetings, how are you? She's coming to pick this up.
he did not call the police. Or at least he didn't go get the stationed officer that was here. Interesting. So now you've got 2 out of 3, I think, that have abandoned their post. Well, there he goes. There he is. Interesting. So he finally went back to work.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh wow. Oh wow, look at that. They got see all the cameras that they have there? See, they're recording you all the time. They get up, see, it's 8:57. Wow, they've already had several customers. Huh. This is probably where they do the public meetings, perhaps. Oh wow. Look at that back there. They have been around for a while. Kids playing. Kids need to play outside more often, that's for sure.